I talk about financial consciousness a lot because I'm like, if we actually could create vision within ourselves, like take time to meditate on what we want the world to look like, not any kind of hocus pocus kind of way, not to where you're just feeling better, but to the point where you can see better, right? Can you imagine that? So here's what I'm getting at. If you'd had somebody in 1975 who simply said, I'm gonna take 2% of my income, 2%, or I'm gonna take the same amount of money I spend on fast food and I'm gonna buy stock with it. That's it. That's all they'd have to do. It wouldn't even matter. They could literally just close their eyes and just pick any stock. They could just pick whatever, right? Can you imagine if you had somebody in your family who said, "We spend all this money on fast food, we spend all this money on the baby's Christmas, we spend all this money, going out. Let's also spend the same amount of money and put that to the side for future generations, for the kids, for the grandkids, all that. Show them that we love them. That's the best gift we could ever give them, right? If they'd done that, it's in 1975 and consistently done that through time, every single person in this room will be a millionaire. Every single person in this room will be a millionaire. And here's the thing. This is one of the reasons why I have to be the person that vehemently rejects any argument that you see publicly where people say that it's impossible to close the racial wealth gap. That is mathematically untrue. That is illogical. What makes it impossible is not that it's not possible. What makes it impossible is that it's really hard to get people to listen. It's really hard to get people to shift their behavior. It's really hard to overcome the programming. So what they're really saying is not that it's impossible to do. They're saying it's impossible to do if people keep the same line of thinking that got us into this pit in the first place. Albert Einstein, I think, said that you can't solve a problem with the very same thinking that you used to create the problem. So if you don't commit to change on some level, on even on a microscopic level, this is not a big change, it's a tiny change. Because you've been paying bills your whole life. You've been paying consistent. Everybody in this room, I bet you. How many of y'all pay bills? Let me know. Everybody here who pays bills. Some of y'all may not. Some of y'all may be kids, right? But everybody who pays bills, give me a yes. Every single person in here, I bet you, pays a bill every month, or two, or three, or five, or 10. So you know what it means to create an annuity. You know what an annuity is. If you don't know, you're going to know in about 22 seconds. All an annuity is a consistent set of payments. Annuities are the key to wealth. Now, I'm not saying go out to your insurance broker and buy an annuity, although there are things out there you can do that. People like Aisha Verzi, she's gonna be at the convention. She can show you how to get an annuity and all that. But you can also create an annuity for yourself. I mean, because you already created an annuity for the car dealer. He's getting $400 a month from you. You create an annuity for your landlord. He's getting the rent money every month. You create an annuity for I was looking at my cable bill. And I've been paying that cable bill consistently. And I was like, I need to go look at that thing because it seems a little bit high. Every single monthly bill you have is an annuity because what an annuity is a consistent set of payments of the same amount over a decently long period of time. So every one of you has created an annuity already. All I'm asking you to do is nothing radical. I'm simply saying create an annuity for your damn kids. Create an annuity for your family which really goes deeper into loving yourself, right? Like because if you really love yourself, then we tend to take care of things that we love. If a man loves his car, he gonna keep it shiny and clean. He gonna be like, don't take your shoes off when you get in my car. Don't mess up the rug, whatever, right? If you love your house, you'll take care of your house. If you love your partner, you'll take care of your partner.